Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. First of all, I just want to thank everybody. I have recently reached 1,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's stuck by me, and a massive hello to all my new subscribers. A lot of them probably are some junk journaling subscribers have just started doing this type of videos. But anyway, I wanted to come on today and show you a vintage travel junk journal. I have used the artymaze travel digi download kit, so I'll put the link of that in the description box down below. So any papers that you see, other than the ones that I point out, I did use a small paper pad. But it's a relatively hard cover. It's not a book cover. I used a cereal box. So this is how I've decorated the front, and it's just tied with some satin ribbon. It's wallpaper on the back. It's not a hidden spine. I just stuck some paper over the binding after I did it. There are some charms down the pages. I'll show them you as we go along. This will be listed on my Etsy store, so if you are interested in purchasing it, just check the link in the description box as well. The journal has 88 pages, and like I say, it's travel themed. I'll just give you the measurements. It's 6 and 6, just over 6 by 8.5. The pages are A4 pieces of paper folded in half. So all of the images that I have used in here are original, so I'll just explain the backstory. This is Maud. She lives about 5 miles from house, or she did live, and she went on a trip to Torquay, and her stuff was in a junk shop. She'd made like an album and she put postcards and all of these photos in there. All the postcards are written on, so I can see the address. I think she sent them back to her parents, who lived by myself in the UK. So all of the photos that you see are original. I've left some of them on the original mat with the original corner photos, corner holding things as well. You will see some smaller ones throughout the journal. I think there's 4. Those are just photocopies of the originals though, but I just wanted to try and preserve some of the images for myself. But this is my most favourite. Although it's out of focus, I think it's a beautiful candid shot. So I'll just do a flip through. Here's just an acetate pocket that I've sewn on, and just an empty bag. Can't remember what that was from. I think I've robbed it off my mum. So here is the artymaze papers. This here is from a paper pad. Those are the only ones. So there's just little bits of ephemera, tickets and things like that again. Also in the kit, which is brilliant. Done some stamping. This is actually an old brown paper bag, so I've upcycled quite a lot of stuff in here. Again, here's a lovely picture. Did I say her name was Maud? Her name's Jean. She went away with a lady named Maud. Here's just an envelope that I've repurposed, and I've just put some ephemera in. Here's some more of the lovely vintage photos. This isn't one of the ones that are written on, but I will show you that. Again, sewn on acetate pocket, doily, just the pocket, and you can see there has a little wing charm on it, and this is one of the ones that I meant. It's much smaller. I've just photocopied it from my originals. A tuck spot here, but it is actually a double tuck. Again, lots of stamping. All the pages are coffee dyed as well. So it has 3 signatures. This is the centre of the first signature, and here is just a vintage letter that I've printed, and I've double-sided it onto artymaze's lovely digital kit. There's an envelope in the middle, again from the kit. This one is just empty, but it hides the signature ties. Again, also one of my favourite pictures. That's in Paignton Zoo. If anyone's in the UK, they'll probably know Paignton's a very beautiful place. Again, left this blank, but a double tuck spot here. Here's just a journaling card. That's a pocket that I've sewn on, and this is also, no, that one's not a pocket, but there, that's a pocket, and that's just an envelope. That's not included in the kit, it's just in my stash. I thought it went really well, I just inked it up. Beautiful pages. Sorry, the light on the side here is making everything look really wrinkled, but I do apologise. I tried to film on the weekend, thought it'd be lovely, bright sunlight, but while I live in England, it's never bright sunlight so much. Here's a belly band, some ephemera. Again, Artymaze's paper, and I've just put a vintage map of Torquay. I absolutely adore all of the images and postcards in here. Here's a windowed envelope, so I've done 3 pockets here. In the top there's a map. Here, that one's empty, and a lovely little photo of Jean there. I should mention that she went on holiday in 1957. The photo album was dated. Just some ephemera. Here's just an envelope that I've clicked on. Just an envelope again, comes in the kit. And I've just turned it into a journaling spot. Here's a pocket, made it from an envelope of some sort. Some journaling spots. A lot of pages are still free for your own journaling. Done some flip ups and flip downs. Although, you know, it's embellished with all of the photo albums and the bits, there's still lots of, you know, room for your own journaling, little pages like this. Could even put your own photos if you've travelled to the UK at all. I think that's a beautiful photo as well. Again, double pocket. Tried to use lots of browns and blacks almost, which was quite outside of my comfort zone. This middle of the signature is just blank. I have left those blank as well. It was outside of my comfort zone, but I wanted to incorporate black along with the girly pinks and things because I knew the photos were black and white. Again, that's just a pocket there that I've made up the back. Brown paper bag again. That is also a tuck spot. Again, another belly band and just a map on there. Here's just a bow. It is just a paper bow, but I thought it was so pretty and decorative. I think there's a couple of those throughout the journal. And it does also contain 2 mini journals, this journal. So here's my first one. It's almost like it's an envelope, but it's not. I've just embellished it. And I've just left it pretty much blank on the inside. I've done a few bits of stamping, but the majority of it's blank, and that's just tucked in there. That's the first one of those journals. This again is a tuck spot. This is the one that I've left open, and there's a journaling card in there. You'll see that I have used some stamps throughout. These are original vintage stamps. They are used, but you know, adds to it, doesn't it? Again, tuck spots. This was just an addition. Again, another empty bag. It's from Lush. Everyone knows Lush, but if you wasn't happy with that, you could just put a bead of glue down the side and it would still be a lovely pocket, but I like that it can get bigger still. So I thought I'd leave it like that just in case he or she who receives the journal might want to add lots in. Again, double tuck. Here's the second of the journals. It's just in a bottom pocket with a tag from Artymaze. Everything's tea and coffee dyed. I like that. I love how these are arranged. And these little mini journals, you know, they are a great way of using up your scraps, because all I did, apart from these page, I just went scrap. That's a scrap. That was a scrap of baking paper, scrap. You know, and all I do is I just sewed it with my machine down the middle there. So yeah, great way of using all those little bits of scraps, because we always keep them. I think, oh, tea, coffee dyed paper, it takes so long to do, I'm not gonna just chuck it away. Again, flip up, flip down, gorgeous photo. Here there's a little charm. Again, not an original, it is an original, but a copy of it. Tea and coffee dyed. Left that one blank because I quite liked how the pattern had come out. Here's another envelope in this one, but there's just a journaling card inside. Paper clip with a little bit of thread on that my my pen pal sent me, Melody. So thank you ever so much, Melody. I told you it would come in useful for a journal. Again, lovely postcard, and I think the stamps are from a similar time to the stamps that I've actually used. Again, this, I'll just show you that this is a pocket there, it's open there, and there's ephemera behind. Again, a pocket there. I made these pockets out of a parcel that I got. It was wrapped in this paper, just from a swap from another group that I'm in. So if you want me to show you some quick tutorials of making these, there's one here which I just made with the digital kit. It's a tuck spot, and obviously it's just open there. Again, one of my, I keep saying this is one of my favourite photos. I think they're all my favourite photos. It was very hard when I bought the album. At the time when I bought the album, obviously I was okay with the photos. I thought, oh, the photos are really cute. You know, I thought that was the end of it. But then when I got home and I realised that the postcards were all written on, you know, it suddenly started adding sentiment to it. And I thought, oh God, I can't actually do this. I didn't think I would be able to give justice to Jean and her beautiful trip. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Again, there's just an acetate pocket. It's just got a ticket in there just to demonstrate that it's a pocket, and the thread is just nicely double-sided taped onto it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a comment or subscribe. I also do post a lot of my journals onto my Instagram channel, so I'll leave the link to that down below. Do check it out. Thank you guys. Bye.